everyone, what's up? It's Amber with another Stellar Guitarist guitar tutorial, and today we are going to be learning how to play Simple Man by Lynyrd Skynyrd. Now this lesson is aimed at helping you get a firm handle on those chords, as well as that iconic picking pattern we hear throughout the entire song. So if Simple Man is a song you have been wanting to learn, then go grab your guitar and let's get started. So first off, I'd like to make mention that we are going to be learning today's song in standard tuning. So if you are wanting to play along to the original track, you're going to need to go ahead and tune your guitar down a half step to be in the same key as the original song. But just to make things simpler and easier for you watching here today, we are going to be learning the song in standard tuning. So let's start off with the chords. We only need 3 chords for the entire song, and they're going to be repeated over and over again in the same order. And so the chords we need are C major, we need a G major, and we need an A minor chord, which is then going to be played again. And the strumming pattern that I would recommend using for the song is going to sound something like this: down, 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 up, down, up. And we're going to count this 1, 2, 3, and 4, and one round of the strumming pattern is going to be allocated to each chord. So the C major will get 1 round of the pattern, down, 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 up. The G major will then get another round, down, 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 up. And A minor is going to get 2 rounds of the pattern because we have 2 A minors, one after the other. Down, 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 up, repeats. So we have C, down, 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 up, G, down, up, A minor, down, down, up, C, G, A minor. Let's go one more time. Down, down, up, switch, A minor, and one more time. Now some of you may not know this, but not only do I have a YouTube channel, I also have 2 incredible guitar courses that you can go and check out at the link below this video. I have a beginner guitar course which helps you get a firm handle on all those beginner guitar chords, as well as understanding rhythm and how to play all your favorite songs. And I also have an intermediate guitar program called Let's Level Up. And in this program, we dive into bar chords, power chords, intermediate dynamic strumming patterns, as well as traverse picking and fingerstyle picking. So if this is something that you'd be interested and you need a little bit of guidance on how to become a stellar guitarist, then go check the link out below this video, and I hope to welcome you into one of my programs. So next up, we're going to be looking at that guitar riff, which is played in the intro as well as during the verses. And it's going to be based around those 3 chord shapes: C, our G major, and our A minor chord. Now the tabs are going to be up on the screen for you, and as you can see, the riff starts with an upbeat, which are those first 2 notes that you see on the screen, and it's going to sound like this. We have an open A string followed by our 2nd finger in the 2nd fret on the A string. And then we're going to go into our C major chord shape. And we're going to learn the riff in groups of 4 notes at a time. So the first 4 notes are going to sound like this. So we have the A string, then we have the G string, we have the D string, and the A string again. The next group of 4 notes, we have the B string, we then have the G, the D string, followed by the G string again. So the first 2 groups of notes on the C major chord is going to sound like this. Now you will notice that I've also included my suggestion for the picking direction above the tab. Now this is just a guideline. You can do whatever makes you feel comfortable. You could even play this piece fingerstyle if that is easier for you. This is what I'll be doing. I'll be playing it fingerstyle in the song at the very end when we do a play along, because this is just what's comfortable for me. So it really is up to you. Try out both techniques and see which one you are comfortable with. The next set of 4 notes, we are going to be changing to that G major chord, and the picking pattern is almost exactly the same, but we're just going to be shifting all the strings that we pick up by 1 string. So we're going to be playing the E, we have the D string, the A string, followed by the E string again. And then the final set of 4 notes, we have the G string, the D string, the A string, back to the D string again. So the G chord is going to be picked like this. Now a little tip here, something that I like to do instead of playing the G the traditional way is, because you'll notice this picking pattern is going to be played really quickly. So a really nice little tip here is to almost maintain the C major chord shape by just taking your 2nd and your 3rd fingers up to the A and E strings, just to get that G chord sound, instead of having to readjust your whole hand into a different shape. So we can go from the C chord, and when we get to the G, we're just going to move your 2nd and 3rd fingers to the appropriate strings. So it could sound like this. And I find that much easier, so you will notice in the play along, I will be forming my G chord for the picking part using my 2nd and 3rd fingers. Next, we are going to be moving to the A minor chord. Now the first half of the bar, the picking part is exactly the same as the C major picking pattern. So we're playing the exact same strings. We're just holding the A minor chord shape instead. The final 2 groups of notes, things change slightly. So we're first going to have the open A string. We're then going to go to the B string, the G string, to the D string. And then the final group of notes, we're going to need to take our pinky and place it into the 3rd fret on the high E string, followed by the B string, and then we're going to play those 2 notes we played at the very beginning, which is our leader notes. So the last 2 groups of notes for the A minor is going to sound like this. So 1, 2, 3. Now, of course, that is played really slowly, and my advice to you would be to practice this really slowly first before trying to increase the speed. So good luck and have fun. So for those of you who do not know me, my name is Amber and I have the Stellar Guitarist YouTube channel where I upload lessons just like this for you every single week to help you become a stellar guitarist. So if you are enjoying my lessons here, then please could I ask you to like this video and to subscribe to my channel so that I can continue to make free content just like this for you every single week. Right, let's get back into the lesson today. Now, when we get into playing the chorus, we are going to be strumming the 3 chords C, G, and A minor with the same strumming pattern that we learned at the beginning of the lesson. Down, 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 up, down, up. So it's going to sound something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. G. Kind of A minor. Back to the C chord. The G and A minor. Baby, be a C chord. And A minor. And the C chord to the G chord. And A minor. So the chorus is really straightforward and as simple as that. Next, we're going to learn the interlude that is played in the song, which sounds something like this. So this is a really fun riff once you get the hang of it. So let's go through each bar one at a time. So we're going to start off with an open A, followed by our first finger in the 2nd fret. So it starts off exactly the same as when we did our picking for the intro and the verse, except I want you to use your first finger. The next bar, we have our 2nd finger going into the 3rd fret. We're then going to take our 3rd finger into the 7th fret. Very important to use the fingers I'm mentioning. So 7th fret, we'll have our 3rd finger. 5th fret, we'll have our 1st finger. And our 1st finger is then going to slide back to the 3rd fret. So we have 7th fret with our 3rd, 5th fret with our 1st, slide back with our 1st to the 3rd fret. So up to there we have, watch carefully. And the reason why I want you to use the specific fingers I'm mentioning is that it keeps the riff really neat and you don't have your fingers kind of tripping over each other, because again, this riff is going to be played really quite fast. So the neater your fingers are, the easier it's going to be for you to play this at full speed. Moving on to the next bar, our first finger is just going to go up into the 3rd fret on the E string. And then we're going to play the same fingers in the same fret, 7, 5, 3. So up till that point from the start. First finger goes up to the E string, back to the 7th fret. And our 3rd finger is now free to reach across into the 5th fret on the E string. We're then going to have open, 1st finger 3rd fret, E string, then open again. And that final bar, we're going to take our 1st finger in the 3rd fret and we're going to slide it up to the 5th. So in total, it's going to sound like this, watching carefully. We repeat it again. Right, next up we are going to be doing a mini playthrough of the main sections that we learned today in the song. So have your guitar ready and let's get into it today. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mommy's trying to film. Mommy's trying to film. I love you. So that is a wrap, everyone. That is how you play Simple Man on the guitar. Thank you so much for jamming with me today. I really hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, don't forget to like it and to subscribe to my channel. And if you enjoyed this lesson, I know you're going to love the lesson being suggested to you on the screen. So go check it out. And until next time, I'll see you in my next lesson. Have a really wonderful day. Bye.